Here's the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Nope.
1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
The 1-1 is taken for strike 2, and set up behind the plate. Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Hey, you know, Dero, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Corey Seager is the second out of the opening frame.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Cody Bellinger is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Now the 1-0. Count now, a ball and a strike. We're just underway here in Denver. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Count still at 1-2. Bouncer to the left side, gloved by Arenado. Throw to Murphy will take care of him, and that'll end the inning. Dodgers down in order. It's the Dodgers nothing. Rockies stepping in at the plate. Just underway next on MLB Network. Time now from Coors Field to take a look at the Rockies starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what's the key to them starting out 1-0 here at home?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter. It could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Julio Urias gets the start for Los Angeles in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Yeah, Matt, his last one wasn't a particularly good one. Only pitched 2 innings, and they're going to need more than 2 innings from this guy in this one. So hopefully in between that start and this one today, he ironed out what went wrong between that one and the one he's about to pitch into today.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And let's focus on Corey Seager. Cal Ripken Jr., anyone? This guy looks like the spitting image of Iron Man. I think he's just scratching the surface of a Hall of Fame career. Multiple MVPs, Gold Gloves, you name it. Corey Seager is on fire.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Dero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They begin this series feeling pretty good about the way things have gone as they come in riding a 4-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, for me today, the key to winning this ball game begins and ends on the mound. And it has to be early on the attack, getting 0-1. You can't allow these guys to get into count leverage and to hunt your fastball. There has to be execution, down and away, up and in to keep these guys honest, and it has to start from pitch 1.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Now a ground ball to Seager at short. He's got it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting third, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Here's Nolan Arenado, 1 for 3 back on Wednesday. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. Arenado has all the necessary skills to play great defense on the left side of the infield, and it makes him really fun to watch. He can pick it with the best of them, but what sets him apart is the huge arm. It's accurate. It's incredibly strong. Certainly has the ability to uncork a throw and beat a runner when he needs to, and it's impressive to watch.
Yeah, anybody that has the ability to go to their backhand and to absolutely fire a cannon across the infield is a huge asset to have. Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He was 1 for 4 back in Wednesday's contest. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bellinger's under it. And that retires the side. An inning in the books. Scoreless on MLB Network. As we begin the second inning in Denver, here's Heidi with an update on the weather conditions.
Well, Matt, it's pretty dry down here right now, but I am told there's rain in the forecast for later in the game. It's not entirely clear how severe it's going to get, but we could be facing a weather delay if the storm front passes over the ballpark. For now, let's hope for the best.
Yeah, Heidi, thanks. Safety of the players, of course, and players getting required rest at the end of the night becomes important.
Yeah.
When you guys approached a game like this, did you know you were in for a long one?
No doubt, Matty. And there's rain on the horizon. You want to get depth. You want to score early as an offense, get some depth and some length out of your starting pitching, and hand it over to that fresh bullpen.
1-1 to the Dodgers' first baseman. The 1-1 home. This is hit the other way out toward left field. On the run is Dahl. He's there and records the first out.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Justin Turner.
Next for the Dodgers, Justin Turner. His career numbers in this matchup. He's got 12 hits in 23 at-bats. Now here's the pitch. Ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Hit in the air to right field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with one away.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Standing in now, Chris Taylor, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Turner leads off second with one gone in the inning. Line drive to center field. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. And the runner not going anywhere. Will hold at second base with 2 away now.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Coming to the plate now, Will Smith. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
Ball 1. Here's the 1-1. This is on the ground over to first. And Murphy will just take this one himself, and the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. And we are tied 0-0. In now for Colorado, Daniel Murphy, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second.
Daniel Murphy.
First pitch on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Hey, from a hitter's perspective, I don't mind that take right there. I know it's in the zone, but this is a hitter's yard. You want something bell high that you can get loose on.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Batting 6, the center fielder.
Digging in now, Ian Desmond. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Bellinger is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Batting 7, the second baseman, number 7.
Striding in for the Rockies, Brendan Rodgers. The average in the early season not pretty for him, hovering in the 220s. First offering on its way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
You know, he's had a very economical start out there. Got through the first inning on just 9 pitches, and he's got a chance to keep it in single digits again here in the second.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
And he fouls this one off.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Down the left field line and deep. Taylor is after it. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pollock has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. We'll move to the third with no score. Coming to the plate now, Austin Barnes. For his career in this matchup, he has been silent. 0 for 13. First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, misses it. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Julio Urias.
So here now is the pitcher, Julio Urias, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball one.
No strike.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Third inning, no score to this point. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Well, these are just extra pitches that are just going to add to your pitch count. He's not trying to work around him, and no reason to, but sometimes you just lose the strike zone for no apparent reason.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
Next up for Los Angeles, A.J. Pollock. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Now the 1-0 is a slider taken for a ball.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Back up the middle. Story scoops it up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Stepping up to the plate, Dom Nunez.
Leading off for the Rockies, the catcher, Dom Nunez.
First delivery to him on the way. 8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Thought it was ball 4, but it's in there. 3-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
with how hard guys throw these days,
Batting
94
touch.
miles an hour is
The pitcher,
good, but not as
Dial.
impressive as it used to be.
Free
Professional
leg.
hitters can catch up with that, so it's all about setting the fastball up with good off-speed stuff to make it look more effective, and that's exactly what he did right there.
In now, Kyle Freeland. Runs up and gets this one down. Turner barehands it. How about that?
Well,
The
you know,
right
he had a
fielder,
good
number
idea
19.
right there. The infield was
Charlie.
playing back, but it's not going to work
Blackman.
out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
Settling in now, Charlie Blackman hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Line hard to center field. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And this will bang up against the wall. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Yeah, this one was starting to look like it was going to be
Up
one of
next
those
for Colorado.
1, 2, 3
The left
easy innings.
fielder,
But now all of a
David.
sudden, they have the go-ahead run
No.
standing out there at second base after the 2-out double. Big moment here.
Into the box now, David Dahl, runner in scoring position with two gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Curveball taken for a strike on the inside.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
0-1 count, the pitch. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
2-1 to David Dahl. Now a hard liner toward short, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Here's Corey Seager. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Here's the first pitch to him. No balls and 1 strike. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And a ball diving into the dirt, a swing and a miss. Lifted the other way out to left center. Dahl's in pursuit. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
Now batting.
Well, that will bring a smile to a manager's face every single time. First hitter of the inning just squares it up and bounces it over the fence. Even if it stays in the yard, that's a double either way.
Stepping in now, Cody Bellinger, as he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0. 1-1 the count now.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
The 1-1 home. It's the outside corner for the second strike.
1-2.
Now a fastball. Oh, look below the knees, but he rings him up anyway, and there's one gone.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Into the box now, Matt Beatty. Right back to him on the mound. And he'll send it on to first, and that'll freeze the runner at second with 2 away now.
Now batting, third baseman.
Ready for another chance? Justin Turner. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
1-1. Here it is. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And they take the lead. It's gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year. And the Dodgers move in front now 2-0.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Standing in now, Chris Taylor. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at bat. The 1-0. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul.
Ball.
2-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Three and 1 to the Dodgers left fielder.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 2-0 LA. Leading off the inning, Nolan Arenado, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1.
We got time.
Now he'll step off and rethink this. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Pollock has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, the shortstop, Trevor Story.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And in to hit next, the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. Now here's the pitch. And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike one. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. A ball and a strike to Trevor Story. Here's a drive out toward left center field. And this will bang up against the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
He's set. Here it comes. And now the runner's trying for third. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time as the offline throw allows him to get in there easily.
How about that for making something happen? First he rips a double, then on the very next pitch he swipes third, just showing what kind of offensive weapon he can be.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Line to the right side, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out.
Up next for Colorado, the center fielder, Ian Desmond.
Stepping in, Ian Desmond. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Upper part of the strike zone, a dangerous pitch with the changeup, but he laid off. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third. So the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one down.
Even count of 2-2 to Ian Desmond. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Back goes Taylor, still going back. Into the bleachers and gone. A 2-run shot that time for Ian Desmond. First home run of the campaign for him as the Rockies have come back to tie this one at 2 apiece.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Now batting, number 7.
Brendan Rodgers bats next. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, he's not proving that he can command his breaking ball in the zone right now, and until he does, there's no reason to bite on it.
2 balls and a strike.
2-1.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
3-1. 2 out, nobody on. Now time is called here as we'll get a comes back with a good slider there, and it's full 3-2.
3-2.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The 3-2 one more time. Hit hard on the ground to the right. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
I'm sure the boys on the bench appreciate that, AB, right there. Grinded out an 8-pitch at bat and was able to be successful and deliver a hit for the team.
Standing in, Dom Nunez. Ross Stripling answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Stripling.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 0-1 the count. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
And you know, the heavy stuff has finally arrived. This has got to be the hardest rain we've seen all afternoon.
looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. But the Rockies push across 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. We played 4, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. With just 1 hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up, so we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
Thank you, Heidi.
The catcher, Will Smith.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th, with a punch out, 1 away.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Popped him up. Murphy is there for it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the pitcher, Ross Stripling.
So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Ross Stripling. First at bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Dodgers down in order. We've hit the halfway point, tied at 2. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. Among other things, he brought up their lack of walks as a sign that they're not doing a great job of working the count and laying off pitches outside the strike zone. Going forward, he's hoping to see a better focus on competitive at-bats and more selective swings.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Kyle Freeland is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. The 0-1 behind 0-2 now. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Here comes another 0-2. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
In now, Charlie Blackmon lifted down the line in left. Turner in foul ground, and no one will track it down. Comes set, and the 0-1 taken, strike two. 2 runs, 5 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Chasing after it is Taylor. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The batter, the left fielder, David Dahl.
So 2 are gone in the Rockies' half of the 5th, and into bat next will be the outfielder David Dahl. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Now the 2-1 lifted the other way to left center. And now that'll hop over the wall, so he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
He's set, and the pitch. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. His previous history with Ross Stripling, 7 hits in 13 tries. He also has 1 home run. Slapped hard the opposite way. Bellinger is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Digging in once again, A.J. Pollock. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
A.J. Pollock.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Hard hit ball to second, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
It's a nice job by the batter right there, able to fight off a high fastball and slap it the other way for a single.
Corey Seager.
Here's Corey Seager, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball out of here into the visitors' bullpen. So it's a 2-run homer for Corey Seager. First home run of the campaign for him, and it's going to give the Dodgers a 4-2 lead.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
Here comes manager Bud Black out of the dugout heading for the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. Just 5 innings of work for him here, as he really never found his rhythm in this one. Jake McGee takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
For the Rockies, number 51, Jake McGee. Now batting, the right fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Into the box, Cody Bellinger, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Squared that one up just a little late. McGee typically throws a lot of strikes coming in out of the bullpen, resulting in low walk totals, although he has been snake bitten by the home run ball at times in the past.
One of the keys for this guy, Matt, is not being afraid to attack the strike zone. With that said, he is prone to giving up the home runs. I think one of the cause of that, Matty V, he leaves a lot of pitches up in the strike zone. He needs to be down in the zone when he's effective.
A ball and 2 strikes now. That's 2-2. No outs, nobody on. Full count to Bellinger, 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Matt Beatty. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ground ball right side. Throw to Murphy's in time, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the third baseman, Justin Turner.
Justin Turner will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And there's ball 1. The 1-1 misses, ball 2. The 2-1 home just catches the inside corner for strike 2.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
Still 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he misses, ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up, or he can really hurt you.
Ready for another shot now. Chris Taylor, his individual history against Jake McGee. He's 0 for 4. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Turner leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. High and deep to right. Blackmon going back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. Through 5.5, and LA's taken a 4-2 lead. So next it'll be the number 4 batter for the Rockies, Trevor Story. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. first offering on its way. Liner towards second, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Now this gets all the way to the wall. And the Rockies kick it into high gear to open the inning. It's a leadoff triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there, and his teammate can bring him home.
Well, there it is. This one is going to be delayed as the crew chief has made the call to suspend action.
You know, Matt, I just get the feeling this isn't going to be a very long delay, and we do have some clearing skies, so I think both of these guys possibly will go back out.
Well, the rain is finally past us as we welcome you back. Joe Kelly will be the new pitcher on the mound after the delay as we are ready for more baseball. Daniel Murphy will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be doing so with the runner in scoring position and still nobody out. From the stretch. Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0. This is line to left, and that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit, and the runner from third crosses the plate.
Wow, I'm shocked he even pulled the trigger on that pitch. He might have been fooled right there, but he was able to keep his hands back and scramble a good pitch for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Ian Desmond, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. Lifted down the line in left, but this will land untouched. Kelly, a 6'1" right-hander. He was selected in the third round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. To second for one. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
Now batted.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And the runner back. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Into the box now, Brendan Rodgers. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here's a look over to first. Runner's back. Pitch out. Nothing doing. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. Runners on first with one down. Takes this the other way to right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The catcher.
Ready once again, Dom Nunez. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Just keeping him close. First delivery to him on the way. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
And he misses with it, 1-1. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Desmond, the runner at first with 2 gone. Hit out towards second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. A couple of hits lead to 1 in the inning for Colorado. We're through 6 full. Dodgers lead this one 4-3. Welcome back to Coors Field here in Denver. The men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the 7th. But before we do, let's check out the game summary to this point. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Brian Shaw is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Now pitching and batting in the 8th spot, number 29, Brian Shaw. Now catching and batting 9, number 14.
Stepping into the box,
Tony
Will Smith.
Walter.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he lays off there, 1-0. Line drive, base hit to right.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Austin Barnes.
Standing in now, Austin Barnes. High and deep to right center. Blackmon's after it. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
And I think that may have been a situation where the runner on first ball was going to get down or not. If third, can't really fault him for that, though.
Max Muncy will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
13, Max Muncy.
Hit on the ground to third. Arenado has it, and that's out number 1.
The batter, the center fielder, A.J. Pollock.
Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, A.J. Pollock. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield would be a big one right here. Don't try and do too much. You know there's a potential base open right there. Maybe sit off speed.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Corey Seager will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a two-run home run that really got his guys going. Here comes the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. The 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
This is where you got to empty the bucket out on the mound. Throw your best stuff right here, right now, and try and get out of this. If anything catches outfield grass, this game's probably over.
Left side, but well foul. The 1-2. Still a ball and two strikes. Ready with the 1-2. Still 1-2. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Oh, this ball's hit hard to center field. And this is going to wind up as big trouble as this is down for extra bases. Two-run score. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And he is in there.
Bases loaded, and he was looking to drive them all in the second he stepped into the box. Puts a big swing on this thing, and the ball just gets down to the wall, allowing everyone to come around and score. He'll take a three-run double every day of the week.
Jairo Diaz comes on to pitch here with one man gone in the top of the seventh.
Number 37, Jairo Diaz.
Into the box, Cody Bellinger, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Pitch popped up. Arenado has room in foul territory. He's got it, and there are two down now.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Beatty.
And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Matt Beatty. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Waiting on it is Dahl. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. Stretch time coming up here in Denver. It's the Dodgers 7 and the Rockies 3. Dylan Floro gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 51, Dylan Floro.
That'll bring up Tony Walters. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Sinkers in there. No balls and a strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
This is skied into short left center. Taylor comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1.
Now batting, right fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Charlie Blackmon. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB. You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Hit hard up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Up next for Colorado, the left fielder, David.
Digging in and looking for more, David Dahl has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front. The 0-1 on its way. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good
Now
fastball.
batting,
And what does he do?
baseman.
He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
In now, Nolan Arenado. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Oh, and 2. Here it is. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Fouled away. Blackmon is off at first with 2 away. Again, a 1-2. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
Slider, and this is hit on the ground out to short. Reined in. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1 left for Colorado. They're down 4. It's 7-3. Stepping up now, Justin Turner. It was a walk in his last trip.
The third baseman, Justin Turner.
First delivery to him on the way. Line to the right side. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
I'm shocked he got to that pitch right there. In today's game of loading up, leg kicks, toe taps, dropping the hands, trying to create launch angle, that high heater usually gets by.
Into the box now. Chris Taylor takes this the other way to right. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Now batting.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with two runners in scoring position.
Standing in now, Will Smith, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Line drive to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. Well, he bluffed the tag from third there, but he's back in safely, no problem.
The batter, the second baseman, Austin Barnes.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Austin Barnes. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
He's set. Here it comes. Oh, and he straightens him up with a fastball that time. It's ball 1.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Here comes the 1-0. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Story brings it in. Throw won't get him. He's in at second safely as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Well, we all know that errors happen, but not all errors are equal. That one was especially costly as two runners crossed the plate. Those are game changers, no doubt about it.
David Freese will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for Los Angeles, number 25, David Freese.
Off the plate and low here, ball 1. Barnes, the runner at second with 1 away. Line toward the gap in left center. And you can't ask for much more off the bench as he'll drive that run in with extra bases. The relay on to third, but he's in safely as a run will score on the play as well.
The center field.
Man, they're just piling it on now. That RBI triple makes it a 7-run lead. It's hard enough to come back from a 7-run deficit in football. You can't score any touchdowns in this game.
Carlos Samuel enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Carlos Samuel.
Into the box, A.J. Pollock, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. 3 runs already home and a potential 4th standing at third base. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. A pause and the 0-2. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Liner in there for a base hit. In to score the runner from third.
I'll tell you, they're posting video game numbers here. I mean, that's their 11th run of the game, and they're showing no signs of slowing down. Just an absolute onslaught from this offense.
Now at the plate, Corey Seager. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball just inside.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
4 runs here in this half inning. Hit hard down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And he's out on a strong throw.
The batter, the right fielder, Cody.
2 away for the Dodgers here in the 8th. And that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. From the belt, the pitch. Hit hard on the ground at first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes. And that's exactly what happened right there.
Stepping in now, Matt Beatty, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Behind 0-2 now. 2 down, runners at first and second. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Dodgers 11 and the Rockies 3. Blake Trinan will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 41, Blake Trinan.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Trevor Story. Bats here with a double and a triple on his line in this one.
Story.
He's set and the pitch. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Here's Daniel Murphy now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. The 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Oh, that's out.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
So striding forward now, Ian Desmond. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. 2 out, nobody on. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. And it's not going to help them. It's 11-3. So coming to the plate, Justin Turner. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. Pitch on the way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. The pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Walters recovers, and the throw is there to record the first out. Into the box now, Chris Taylor. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on 1 swing.
Into the box now, Will Smith hits this one hard the other way, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Ready now, Austin Barnes. And this is just the eye test talking here, but this reliever looks fatigued to me. Doesn't seem like his stuff is really effective right now.
Yeah, I can't disagree with that, Matty. He's allowed a couple of runners to reach here in the inning, and the command just doesn't seem to be there anymore. I got to think they're going to turn to a bullpen option very soon, if not right away.
First pitch coming. Here it is. On the ground to second base. This could be two. To second for one. On to Murphy. It's a double play, and that ends the inning. So they pick up no errors, and a runner left. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. LA's on top, 11-3. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brendan Rodgers starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
And now a pitch on the way. And he gets ahead 0-1. Fouled off. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect 54. A certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Raimel Tapia will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Pinch hitting for the Rockies, number 15, Raimel Tapia.
And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike one. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Comes set with the 0-1. Slider, and that's in there for strike two. The next 0-2. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
The catcher, number 14, Cody Walter.
Rockies down to their final out now. And that brings up the catcher, Tony Walters. First pitch on its way. And that misses, ball one.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
The 1-0. And it's fouled away. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Last strike now for Colorado. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And this is in the air to right. And this should do it. And he'll squeeze this one for the final out. And the Dodgers have run their winning streak to 5 in a row now as this ball game is over.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
11-3 the final score in this contest. The Los Angeles Dodgers rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Ross Stripling claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.